supporting live comedy. I really appreciate it. Our next comedian, what can I say about this guy? His sexy hair. And you know who you are. You know who you are. He's using that Selsun Blue. Yes, ladies. I told him if he ever cuts his hair, send it to me so I can sew it into my hair tracks. He got that good Indian hair. You guys, we're gonna give the spotlight now to, and I have been drinking, so please, if I mispronounce, because you know I'm ignorant and I'm Black, Mr. John Poveromo.
You know what? Great, thank you. Yes. You said it fast enough where it didn't matter if you said it wrong or not.
My skills there, right?
You just breezed by it, so it didn't even fucking matter. And I'm right up on the screen now too, so this is awesome. I look like the dude who gave Jenny AIDS in Forrest Gump. You know, like it's starting to get to that point where I should really maybe do something about it. But I'm also doing this to let people know, like just to let women know, like that after this is over, I'm okay to fuck. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna look at me like, oh, he hasn't been out or seen anybody, or because I feel like this look like pre-COVID, if you saw somebody like this, you'd be like, I'm definitely getting the clap from that guy. But now it's like, oh, he's got nothing at all. That's great. And so Caroline and I'm sorry, what's your fiance's name?
Brad.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I heard it. That's lovely. So that's cool. No, and here's the thing: like the attitude that both of you have, like you're just doing this as a break from fucking, is driving me crazy. Like I haven't seen that since I've been in a comedy show where there's like a young happy couple in the front row or whatever. But like that's like you were like, we should probably get some fluids, maybe something to eat, and see other people, so it doesn't look like all we've been doing is just straight up fucking since quarantine started. So it's not that I don't like you guys, it's just that I'm really upset about what I'm seeing. And it's funny too, because like there's a lot of other people in this room, but your camera has been face fucking front since this started. And I have been alone for 11 months. So there's just no, I'm just glad you're here. I'm glad you're fucking here. There's a couple of things I realized like during quarantine, and one of them is definitely like, because I've done a little acting, not to brag, but I realized that I will never, I've never been a better actor, and I know I'll never be a better actor than when somebody asks me how I'm doing and I say I'm fine. Like that, like in those moments during these last few months, like that is when I'm at my best. And I've got, I don't know if you guys have friends who, I should just end it there because I'm not sure if we have any after Trump and civil unrest and, differencing opinions on masks. So I should probably just end it there. Do you guys have friends anymore? Anybody? Are we all lying alone in our homes with our cats eating our face? Is that happening for everybody or just me? That's why I have this hair, so they're gonna have to work to fucking get to this. Don't eat my face. You're gonna have to wait. So no, but I have friends who like I'm like the guy, like I haven't gone out, like I haven't done anything. I'm always like mask conscious. So like, but my friends who break quarantine like will fucking call me to confess. Like I don't know. Like I don't know what you want me to say, but apparently I'm that guy who like they'll call me. Yeah, I did something kind of fucked up. Like I took my mask off like one. Like I went out with this. I'm like, what do you want me to say? Like say like I don't know, like 10 Black Lives Matters, cancel a celebrity, and like I don't know what it is that's gonna heal you. But I don't have it, buddy. Like I don't need to know this shit. Like, oh, it's like a fucking burden, Say 10 Black Lives Matter. I don't know. I don't even go to church. Like I don't understand what they want from me in that respect, It's everything's just different. And that is a total, they're like, it's the new norm. I'm like, no, it's like people trying to have a stranglehold on what they had. And then the rest of us that are like, I hope a comet fucking hits in a like just anybody that depressed? Is it just me? Maybe. Like nothing surprises me. Like when Kelly said that she was seeing somebody new, I didn't even I kind of saw her dog out of my periph, like in the back, and I was like, God, that dude is drugged out of his fucking mind. Like I just, and I don't know, no judgment, but like I was like, good for her. Like he's clearly on something and not feeling anything anymore and passed out. He might not even know they're dating. I have no idea. And then she was like, that's my dog. And I was like, I need to see someone, anyone, a therapist, a doctor, just for a hug. Anything at this point. I don't even know if I have health insurance anymore. I don't know if I'm sick. It's it. Yeah, but Valentine, I don't even know, like, are people like, I mean, the couples are obviously celebrating Valentine's Day. I don't know if we're supposed to acknowledge it or not, because like I didn't even like really want to. I'm fine with being alone, and I know that no one ever believes anybody who says they're fun. I like to date. I like to fuck. I like to go out. I like to hook up. That's always fun. But like, I don't ever really want to end up with anybody. I don't think anyway. Like maybe if it happens, it happens. That's fucking great. But like I've been in long relationships and I've been single for long periods of time. And in both of those situations, there's, you know, pros and cons. Like when I've been single, I like eating cereal in my kitchen, you know, over the sink alone in my box. You know what I mean? Like I've had those moments and it seems kind of sad. But I've also had the opposite of that, where I'm doing that and there's somebody with me and they won't shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like at like 9 o'clock in the morning, where I'm like, how could you possibly have anything to say to me at 9 o'clock in the morning? It's impossible. Like, and it's like they've started a conversation and then they're just continuing it without you even knowing. Like, I can't do that. I can't function like that. So I am going to die alone. So that's fine. I'm prepared for it. It's totally fine. I do all right though in the dating thing. Like I wasn't good at dating in high school. I know that for a fact. So I'm always trying to like make up for those mistakes. But like I had people that like I had friends who were guy friends, and if their guys are in this room, they'll back me up. Like they like lied about how much like pussy they were getting back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, and if you were like, I was one of those dudes who was like kind of dumb enough to believe, like, you know, like we were in the hallway in high school and they like walked by or whatever, and they'd be like, man, I'm gonna fuck her. I'd always be like, man, I'm gonna do her homework probably, you know, be there for her emotionally for a few years and like give her a shoulder to cry on and shit when you leave her and stuff. Yeah, I'll be there. That'll be fun for me. But yeah, no, it's been weird. I don't know. Like, is anybody stick of the like? Are you guys still obsessed with Trump, or have you moved on from him, or what's the general feeling? I mean, I know we did a couple Trump impressions, but what?
I haven't thought about
on.
politics at all.
You haven't thought about politics since Biden's been in office,
right? Which is what I wanted.
Which is not like I feel like my family can finally begin to heal. Like I'm not a big fan of like I'm right now. I'm just thrilled that there's no more holidays coming up, because like I'm one of those people who like will invite their family over for the holidays on a day like I know is going to be bad weather, just hoping they don't make it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want anything terrible to happen to them, but I'm like, come on, Blizzard, like every time. Which is always like doubly shocking to me when they actually do wind up making it, because I'm like, oh really? Like I hosed the entire street in the driveway hoping you just slam into the fucking house, kill us all. But I'm glad you could make it. That's super fun that you're here. But because we always have like a monkey knife fight every fucking Thanksgiving over politics, like no matter what, because we're like half my family voted for Trump, which is like just a problem in general, because like they're the ones that won't like not bring it up. And the last time we ever agreed on anything was his inauguration, because each side felt like that was like the season finale of America. You know what I mean? Like they killed off the favorite black character we had for like 8 years out of the blue, and then like replaced him with like a used condom filled with Sunny Delight. And we were like, holy shit, I had no idea. No one saw that coming. That was a huge twist.
Oh my God.
You know, and we've had like 4 years of him just saying like the dumbest fucking shit, which is like crazy because every president does say dumb shit. Like it's not a surprise. And we're always looking for that one soundbite. But like he's just like people get like the things that people got mad at him for saying, I didn't really get that. Like there's like a list, like everybody has their top like 5 things. Like most people are pissed about like, you know, what he says about women or immigrants or wanting to fuck his daughter, like stuff like that really upset people.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it was that he wanted my generation to fight in his new war. And I'm like, dude, we can't even fight anxiety. Have you seen us? Not 100% you really want any of us having guns on that wall, buddy.
I tweeted to Trump every day since the election day. I told him every day that he lost until the day he got banned. Every day I would go there and say, you lost in Korean, in Japanese, in all these languages every day.
That's That's fucking hero work. Did you get verified for that? Because that should be. That's a fucking hero right there. That's a solid year of you never having to suck your fiance's dick. That's exhausting work. Like no handies either, because you've been doing the thumb thing. Like give yourself a rest. That's great.
I'm very glad he's banned though, because now I don't have to do that.
Literally thought you were talking about your husband for like half a second, and I was like, "Holy shit! What did he get banned for? That's fucked up." No, that's good. No, I'm glad he's banned too. Like that's the only thing we're gonna do to him that's effective. The Democrats aren't gonna fucking do shit. Like the Democrats are like the hype party, and they never fucking deliver. They're like, "Oh, when we put these papers through, you fucking gonna see some shit." And then like all the idiot like centrist Dems are like, "Yes, finally justice," and then it never fucking happens. And it's just like they keep playing the same record over again. They're like, "Have you guys heard this song?" And we're all like, "Yes, we have." Like you guys keep saying you're gonna get him on shit, it never happens. That's the thing that cracks me up about like I'm a huge superhero nerd. I got like my Avengers shit on, you know what I mean? I'm all that kind of crap. But like it amazes me because like, you know, adults will like fucking constantly be like, "Oh, I can't watch that shit." It's like, you know, I can't get into the fantasy and the magic spells and all that shit. I'm like, our entire society is based on magic spells. Like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like the Democrats write a magic bill with some fucking jargon nobody understands, and we think the good shit's gonna come, and then the Republicans cast a counter spell that's another fucking bill that blocks that one, and we all just go, "Yeah, no, that makes fucking sense. That totally makes sense what they just did." And the rest of us like, doesn't fucking make any sense at all. Like how is it that Roe versus Wade is not like fucking locked in, but every 4 years they're like, "Actually, we found it in a different spell book from like the fucking 30s when people didn't give a shit about women. Who knew we'd find this?" And then they like try to put that in again. And then but fucking, you know, Elizabeth Olsen casting some spells with her hands. That's out of control. I can't get behind that. But I gotta pretend, like, you know what? It's insane. Anyway, look, I'm gonna have a heart attack, so I'm gonna stop. But this has been a lot of fun. I don't know. Am I out of time? Should I keep going? I don't want to. But
I mean,
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like my blood pressure rose, and you know, hair's getting crazy. The hair's actually getting bigger the angrier I get. I'm like, "Do you believe this fucking shit?" Suddenly I'm Animal from the fucking Muppet Show.
You are.
So like
How your hair
articulate.
red. John, you look like you're in the show Dark Mirror or Black Mirror.
Oh,
You know,
well.
it looks like your background is not real.
I'm fully immersed in this this digital. This is like a fucking trap room that none of us can get out of. I haven't left this goddamn chair in like 6 weeks. It's right. Isn't this like, it's like, is anybody gonna let us out of this room? And like, no, this is where we live now, podcasting and Zoom shows. And this is only my 3rd Zoom show, by the way. So how's it going?
Amazing.
Awesome.
It was so
Thank
fun.
Thanks. Thank you,
one more
Katrina.
time for John.
Yay.
Hey.
awesome.
Thanks.
You're gonna be big for a little
I
bit.
feel so close to all of you right now.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Thanks,
This is
Katrina.
awesome.
This
Thank you,
is a lot of
John.
fun.
We're having a good time. I see you guys leaving messages in the chat room. You know, I'm 85 years old. I don't know how you kids do these things today, but thank you for leaving comments. I love it. We have